Because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Wilson rolling to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Kick this one away, and off it goes. Thomas. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He gets away from one. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. This one caught by Kittle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll roll him out right. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
It's a run with Mostert.
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. Gets through, and now an opening. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson.
He'll find Eskridge here complete.
Touchdown!
Dwayne Eskridge.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd down and 3. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. from the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Lance now to throw.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there are really very few fullbacks in the NFL today that get used as weapons in the passing game. But Kyle Juszczyk, definitely one of them. Part of the reason he's been a Pro Bowler 5 years in a row.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 29, Wilson.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. Wilson able to hook up with Eskridge, first down, Seattle.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They run it with Carson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They go back to Carson here on second.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
14, run it.
To throw is Wilson. And this is caught for a touchdown. And hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Wilson. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left.
He'll spot Eskridge open left side.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
Touchdown, Seahawks! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to regain the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he will find his man Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Finds a seam inside the 40. Touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And the 49ers have got 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Lance.
He's got it. Touchdown 49ers.
Raheem Mostert
As the first half is winding down.
and the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Niners 29, Seahawks 20.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway,
as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. This is Carson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
From the 27,
Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And all the way down to the 26.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
39, Seahawks 27.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 51 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score, Niners 39, Seahawks 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back near his goal line. Here's Lance.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
It'll be Carson. They run for it.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
On play action, Lance
out to his left.
And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. Not much there, only a yard.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Right back to Juszczyk again. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Mostert.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. To throw is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Javon Kinlaw in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Throwing now is Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the fourth. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Back to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Gold with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense. calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. First down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
So our two teams, the Jags and the Titans, CD, they've formed a pretty good rivalry here in the AFC South. It's been the Titans who have arguably, though, been the best team in the division of late. But these Jags, they have certainly made some big changes since these two teams last met.
And those changes you're talking about, brand new front office, brand new head coach, young quarterback, I think for sure they're on the right track. And to me, this division has a chance of being one of the more competitive ones over the next few years. There's no team right now that you would say is going to dominate in the foreseeable future.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
running out of the gun with ETN. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A handoff for ETN.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. And this time he is in.
Travis Etienne.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Rosas good with the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
From the 29, Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Henry running right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Play action, Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards that time. They'll run on first down. Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Damian Wilson in on the stop. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. It's complete to Brown, right side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence, he'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Forced out to his left.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Tannehill. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down. On second down, here's Henry. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. He's got a man. It's Burkser, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Etienne once more.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Lawrence.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Lawrence will throw.
And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run. It's Etienne.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Once more, Etienne.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. That's into the hands of Reynolds.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They go play action with Lawrence.
And Sharp calls it in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Third and 2, now Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Travis Etienne.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the fourth quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too, because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Tannehill.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Running from the gun with Henry.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Tannehill now to throw.
And right side, Henry's got it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
This pass complete to Reynolds. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Now Tannehill.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing Tannehill.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
throw.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Tannehill.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Tannehill. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and have done in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory.